This video is going to cover how to choose a theme for your website before moving on to adding a free theme to the site we've been building so far, and once we've done that, we'll set up our homepage. You should have a website set up with basic content at this point, and if you don't, check out the earlier videos in this tutorial series. There are plenty of websites out there with lists like the 10 best themes for a restaurant or 15 great themes for your small business. In this video, we're going to cover how you should evaluate themes rather than just listing a few good ones. There are three main things to look at before deciding on a theme. First, does the theme have the features and look that you want for your website? Second, is it responsive, meaning does it look good at all different screen sizes and work well on mobile? And finally, how much does it cost? The best way to start is usually to list the features you want out of a theme. For example, maybe you want a theme that integrates well with a particular plugin, or is designed specifically for your industry. Once you've decided on the main features that you really need, you can rule out a lot of themes that don't provide that core set of features. Next, you can check if a theme is responsive by opening up the theme demo on your phone and resizing your browser window while visiting the demo site. If the content overlaps at certain sizes, pictures become too small, or text becomes difficult to read, it's probably worth moving on to another theme candidate. Finally, if you've got a few possible themes that meet all of your criteria and are responsive, you can judge them based on their price as well as their features. Paid themes generally have better support and are less likely to be abandoned, but for certain types of sites, there are also some great free options that exist. For our blog website, we're going to use the free Kale theme available on WordPress.org, although you should definitely check to see if there's a theme that is a better fit for your site. Kale is a theme that was created specifically for blogs, has over 20,000 users, and 175 5-star reviews out of 177 total reviews. It has homepage sections to highlight content, is relatively straightforward to customize, and is translatable. To install Kale, log into your WordPress site as the administrator. Next, go to Appearance, Themes, and click on the Add New button. In the Search Themes box, type in Kale, hover over the theme, and then click the Install button. Installing should take a couple of seconds, and once it's done, click on the Activate button. That's it. You've installed and switched to a new theme. Next, we're going to install the recommended KeyKey plugin. Go to Plugins, Add New, and search for KeyKey. Click the Install button, wait for it to install, and then press Activate. The first thing we're going to do is set up our menu bar. To do that, head to Appearance, Menus. We'll call our menu Main Menu and click Save Changes. Next, select the pages we created in the last video from the Pages box on the left-hand side of the page. Once you've selected them all, click on Add to Menu. You can drag and drop the pages into any order you'd like in the menu, and then press the Save Menu button. Click on Manage Locations, and select the menu we just created in the drop-down for the main menu for the theme. Click Save Changes, and you should be all done with setting up the main menu for your site. Once that's done, let's move on to customizing the theme's color scheme. To make changes to the theme, head to Appearance, Customize, which should bring up the WordPress Customizer. Take a few minutes to set the colors up to match the style of your blog. In this video, we'll change the background color of our website to light gray, set a logo for our site, and make the text color of the site a bit darker using CSS. Head to Default Settings, Colors to open up a color picker. We'll set our background to #EEE EEE, but you can use the color picker to get whatever color is right for you. Next, click the back arrow and select Site Identity from the menu. Click the Select Logo button, upload an image file with your site's logo, crop it to your desired dimensions, and then select it. Next, click the back arrow twice and then select Additional CSS. The Additional CSS box is a really powerful tool to make styling changes to your site using cascading style sheets, known as CSS. You can read a ton about CSS online, but for now, just type the following into the box. Any CSS you add into the box will be automatically added to your site each time a page loads, and in the text we just entered, we're saying that the text color for the body section of our site should be set to a dark gray. There are literally a million resources to learn about CSS and hexadecimal color codes on the internet, so we've linked to a couple of good ones in the description of this video. As a next step in our theme tutorial, we're going to set up our homepage. Click the back arrow and then select Front Page. We're going to set up a post slider as well as a featured post section. You can include any of the other features in your homepage, Just work at it a bit until you find a look that's right for you. Click on Banner/Slider and select Post Slider. This section lets you select a category of post to feature on your homepage. We're going to create a new post category called Featured. Click on the Save and Publish button, then click on the X at the top left of the page to exit the customizer. Next, go to Post Categories in the left-hand menu. Create a new category called Featured, enter a quick description of the category if you'd like, and then hit the Add New Category button. You should see a featured category now appearing in your categories list. Next, select Post Add New from the left-hand menu. We'll create one fake featured post to test with. Enter Test Featured Post as the title, and Testing Featured Content into the body. Next, upload an image to the Featured Image section and select the featured category in the right-hand side of the page, and then hit Publish. You need at least 3 posts for the slider to work correctly, so create 2 more posts as well. Next, head back to the customizer in the left-hand menu, select Front Page, Banner/Slider, and then select the Featured category from the drop-down. Hit Save and Publish, and you should see your test post appear on the front page of your site if you browse to it. Next, go to the Front Page Featured Post section of the customizer and set the toggle to Show. We'll title our Featured Post section Awesome Content. If you've already created a few posts, you can select them here using the drop-downs. If not, come back here after creating a few posts and use the drop-downs to add them to this section. That's about it for our theme setup for now, but there's a ton more that can be done to really get your theme customized for your organization. Check out our blog post on setting up your theme for this tutorial series to see additional changes we've made to the demo site we've got set up. In the next video, we'll cover selecting and adding plugins to your website so that we can add important features that are currently missing.